Hi guys, I hope you are doing well. In this lecture, we are going to discuss about pie chart using Matplotlib and Plotly. In this series, this is the fourth video of data visualization using Python. So to watch this video, I will recommend to watch the last video of line chart. Okay, so in order to boost your understanding about data visualization using Matplotlib, and you can find the videos link in the I button. All right. And guys, in today's session, we are going to discuss about the pie chart. So guys, pie chart are a type of data visualization tool that display data as a circular graph, right? As you can see in these two images. Now, pie chart are useful to display data in visually appealing way and can quickly convey information to the viewer. All right. It is used in business, finance, and marketing to show the market share, budget allocation, or other types of proportional data. And guys, one more thing, you should use pie chart when the total of your number is 100%, right? So this thing you have to keep in mind. Now guys, I am telling you how we can create the pie chart. Okay, so let's go to the Jupyter notebook. So first of all, you have to import these libraries. So I have already imported. So in case you want to generate the pie chart, okay, so simple plt.py, and here you can use some numbers, let's say 1, 2, 3, and here plt.show. Simple. So you can see here, this is the very easy to create the pie chart, right? So now I am taking some data, let's say course name. And now I am taking the marks, all right? So guys, I have created these two lists. Okay, so now I am going to create the pie chart with different set of styles. So first of all, I am taking a explode. Okay, so I'll explain what does this. So whatever the data points I have, so similarly, I am going to decide or I am going to write these explode point, right? So I'll explain what is this. So guys, this is nothing. This is, let's say, in case you want to, slice the particular section. All right. And similarly, I am taking a color of list. So let's say I want, some colors. For an example, cyan, blue, red, yellow, and green. Now I am going to create a pie chart. So plt.py. So first of all, I am going to supply, let's say, whatever the marks I got. And here I am going to supply my labels. So guys, labels will be my course name. Okay. So these are my course name. So labels for each section. And after that, my explode, let's say whatever the explode I have created, and the colors. Okay, so simple, I am going to decide or I am going to write these colors. Okay, so these color will be separate color of each course name. And in case you want to calculate the percentage based on this number, so it is very easy to do that in pie chart. So auto percentage equal to, so let's say I am going to create this particular pattern. So 0 point, I want 2 decimal point. So this is particular format you have to keep in mind. So here I want to show the data in percentage for with 2 decimal point. In case you want to keep the shadow, so simple, you can keep the shadow equal to true. And in case you want radius, okay, so guys, I'm telling you what does this. So using radius, right, to increase or decrease the size of pie chart. So for an example, I have created this pie chart. Now this pie chart has been created with this size. In case you want to increase or decrease the size, then you can use the radius components from the pie chart. Now, in case you want start angle, let's say you want to rotate pie chart, so you can rotate as well in case you want. Okay, so maybe I can keep 270 as well. So start angle for first section. And here guys, in case I want text props, it means, let's say if you want to, increase the font size or decrease the font size, so you can use this text prop. Okay, so font size. So font size of text in pie chart. Now I am going to show plt.show. So look at this. So guys, right now I have created a very simple pie chart, and look at this, the red color for the machine learning, right? So this is the third element from my list. And from my explode also, I am going to 0.1. And the very first course, which is Python, so 0.03. So you can see here, in case you want to supply, let's say 0.8. So look at this, right? So you can easily explode, or maybe in case you want to, highlight any particular course name, so you can use the explode, right, to slice the particular section. And here I am going to supply the multiple colors. And look at this, as I told you, radius equal to 1.2. In case you want to increase the size of this particular pie chart, so simple, you can supply here 1.5. Look at this. In case you want to rotate, for an example, let's say 60-degree, so you can rotate your pie chart in case you want. And this is the font size. So for an example, I want, let's say 10. So now you can decrease the size of your data labels, or you can say that, labels. All right. So this is the very easy to create. Simple. You have to remember some components, what kind of labels, explode, what kind of colors you want to supply, auto percentage, shadow, and you want to increase or decrease, or maybe you want to rotate your pie chart. Okay. It is very easy to do that. So guys, similarly, we can create the donut chart. Donut chart. So guys, donut chart is also a pie chart with the hole at the center. Okay, so instead of slices, the donut chart has arcs that are proportional to the categories. Okay, so Matplotlib does not have a function to draw a donut chart, but we can create in some other way. So guys, now the question is, how do you create it, right? So you can draw a pie chart using the plt.py function. Okay, and then overlay a circle to hide the center of pie chart. Okay, so I am telling you how we can do that. So let me import another library, let's say Seaborn. And now guys, I am going to set the font style, or font scale equal to, let's say 1.2. plt.figure size also I am using. So let's say 8 by 8. So this is fig size. Simple. And now plt.pie chart. Now x equal to, let's say, marks, and the labels equal to, let's say, course name, and colors. Guys, in case you want to keep a separate color, so simple, again, you can use the, color platelet. And here, let's say I'm using set 2, or maybe set 1 you can use, and start angle, for an example, 90-degree, and auto percentage, the same thing. All right, guys, in case you want to move the percentage inside the arc, okay, so you can use here pct percentage distance, the parameter in the plt.py. So simple, 0.80. Okay, now in case you want to edge props, so for an example, if I want to supply, let's say, line width which is 1.0, and in case you want to supply edge color as well, so you can supply the edge color. Let's say I want to supply orange. Okay, so these kind of information you can use it. And now again, I am using here explode parameter, right? So simple, explode. So it's the line width, and yes, and edge color, and edge color is orange. After that, explode, and here you can supply the list. So 0.05, the same. Okay, simple. And now guys, what I'm doing here, let me close my bracket, and now add a hole in the pie chart. So hole, which is plt dot circle and 0, and let me check, let me supply some radius, let's say 0.65, and if you want to supply, let's say, face color, which is white. Okay, plt dot gcf dot gca. So this particular command you have to remember, guys. Add artist and hole. Now plt dot show. Okay, so guys, we are getting this exception. So let me check what went wrong. All right, so let me remove this. And here also, we have to use this one. And let me, another bracket. It has to be face color. Now let me run this. So guys, you can see here, it is very easy to create the donut chart, right? So this particular, this particular hole, I have supplied the white. In case you want to, let's say green, so you can supply the green. So guys, in donut chart, this particular hole should be white, right? So let me go with, again, white. Okay, so this is the very easy. So simple, you have to remember, in case you want to supply the circle, okay, and 0.065, and here you want to supply your xy, right? So you can read in case you are really interested. Okay, what does this each components? All right. Okay, and after that, in case you want to supply the color, as I told you, you can supply the color, whatever the color you want, and plt.gcf and .gca in case you want to set your current figure, add artist and whole, right? Whatever the whole you have created. All right, so this is very easy to do that. And guys, one more thing, there are many different built-in color map available in Matplotlib, right? So I can show you those particular part. So for an example, let's say if you are going to create a C map, okay, color map means, so I want plt dot get C map, and here let's say if I'm going to supply the winter, so I am going to tell you plt dot color maps. Okay, so these are guys color map we have, right? Magma, Inferno, Plasma, right? There are so many things. Okay, so similarly you can supply the winter, right? I am writing some of those. So where it is, and let's say Plasma and Jet and Cool, Spring, Summer, Autumn, or let's say winter. So these kind of style you can use. Style means these are the color map. Okay, so let's say I am going to create a colors equal to list C map, and here guys np dot line space I am using here line space and 0.55 and guys 0.75. Okay, and I'm going to generate length of my marks. Simple. Let's say colors. So guys, these are the colors I am going to generate, okay, some randomly between 0.55 to 0.75. This particular line of a statement you can easily understand when I will be generate the pie chart. So plt.pie, and here x equal to, let's say, whatever the marks I got, and my labels equal to the course name, and here the colors, and these are the colors I am going to supply here. Okay, in case you want again the auto percentage, so you can supply the same auto percentage which I pass earlier. So simple 1.2, simple. Now the same thing, right? Let me copy this. Got it? And now let me show my chart plt.show. So look at this, guys. Okay, so it is very easy to create. Okay, and now let me supply the radius as well. So let's say 1.5. Got it? Now let me play with color map. So for an example, let's say I want here summer. Look at this. Okay, cool. All right. Let's say autumn, and let's say grays. Okay, G should be caps. All right. Let's say blues. All right, guys. So you can play with these color map. Okay, this is very easy to create. All right. And again, I am going with I like winter. Simple. Now, if you will change this value also, okay, so this right now, this particular value between 0.55 to 0.75. So let me go with 0.90. So look at this, your color can be changed. All right. So this particular color map concept you have to keep in mind. Okay. And now let's say in case you want to understand np.lin space. So I'm telling you, so let's say np.lin space, and here 0.55 to 0.75, and here I am using length of my marks. So look at this. Okay, so between 0.55 to 0.75. All right, so this particular concept you have to keep in mind. And guys, sometimes let's say you want to hide this any of these slides from the pie chart. Okay, so how you can do that? So let's say you are saying, okay, I don't want this machine learning, or maybe you don't want this the Python portion. So what you can do, so again what I am doing here, cmap and plt.get cmap, and here guys right now I am using, let's say, grays. Okay, and again the same style I am using, so let me copy again. All right, now let's say what I am doing here, I am taking a patches text, I am taking an auto text I am taking because this information I want to hide. So plt.py x equal to, let's say, whatever the marks I got, labels equal to course name, simple, and my auto percentage equal to the same percentage I am going to supply here, and colors equal to colors, and text props. So guys, color I am going to supply, let's say, white. Now what I want here, I am going to hide slice and that particular labels as well, right? So simple patches, or the very first patches. So set visible equal to false. Now simple text of 0, and again set visible equal to false. So you can take into the bracket. And now guys, auto text also false. Now plt dot show. So look at this. Now let me go with a radius as well. So simple. All right. So what is happening here? So guys, you can see here that particular, first slice we have successfully hide. So first slice was for Python. So look at this. So I have supplied here the 0. So that's why Python has gone. In case you want to change, let's say this index as a 1. So look at this. So this has been hidden. Simple, you can, play with this around, right? So guys, in case you want to hide any particular labels or that particular text, so you can use this particular concept. Now I want to plot the pie chart based on the sales data. So I am going to import our data from my CSV. So let's say I have sales data.csv, and now let me run this. So guys, I am getting an exception, Unicode decode error. So guys, this is very common error, right? So sometime when you are reading Excel or maybe some CSV, so you will get this exception. So in case you want to overcome this exception, so what you can do? So simple, you can supply here encoding, or let's say Latin 1. Now if I am going to show the data, so simple, you can now sales.shape. So guys, I have 9,994 rows and 20 columns. Now I want to plot the chart based on the subcategory and sales. So guys, in this data, I have some subcategories, and against the subcategories, I have some sales. So I am using here the group by statement. So sales dot group by, and I am using a column, as I told you, subcategory dot, and not dot, I want only the sales, and dot sum. Simple. All right. Now, if you want to sort the data, so sort values, and here ascending equal to false. And I want only the top 5 subcategories, right? So these are my top 5 subcategories. All right. So this particular concept you have to keep in mind, right? So simple dot plot, and here kind equal to pie chart, comma. I want, let's say, colors equal to colors, and if you want to calculate auto percentage, so we can keep the auto percentage as well. And guys, let's say I want wedge props equal to simple line width, which is 1.2, and here edge color, let's say I want to supply dark orange. All right. And after that, plt dot show. Simple. So guys, look at this, right? So it is a very easy to create. Okay. And now one more thing, let me, keep here. Simple. Okay. So guys, now what I'm doing, let me, use the radius, right? So let's say 1.5. So guys, look at this. It is very easy to do that. All right. So simple, what I'm doing here, simple sales group by based on the subcategory. And against the subcategory, I am going to map the sales only. Then I have sort all the sales in ascending order. Okay, not in ascending order, in descending order, and I want to find out top 5 subcategories. So it is very easy to do that. All right. Now guys, one more thing, in case you want to create an interactive pie chart, so what you can do, you can use the plotly as well, as I told you. So import plotly dot graph and objects as go. And now let's say in case you want to supply guys, some colors, let's say gold, right? Green, cyan, and orange, and let's say light green, whatever the color you want to supply. Now figure equal to go dot figure, and here let's say what is the data. So data is go dot, in the list you can supply here go dot pie chart, capital P, yes. And here your labels. So guys, your labels is, you can supply any labels. So for an example, Python, Seaborn, right? And let's say Plotly, all right. And one more thing, let's say Matplotlib, simple. And after that, let's say if you want to supply some values, so for an example 200 and 50, 70, 160, or maybe let's say 250, whatever, right? And simple figure dot update trace, yes, traces. And guys, in case you want to hover info, okay, so when you are going to your cursor on the chart, so you want to show some information. For an example, let's say I want to show the label in percentage, and I want to show some text info. So let's say I want to show some values, or maybe you want to change your text font, right? So simple text font size, right, equal to 20, and marker, okay, so dictionary colors equal to colors, and guys line equal to dictionary, let's say color equal to black, and the line width should be 2. Now fig dot show, simple. So guys, you can see here this particular pie chart is very interactive, and we have created with the help of Plotly. As I told you, when you will take the hover on any of the slice, you will get the percentage and the data labels as well. Okay, and you can see here this is the particular legends you want to keep. Okay, so you can keep this legend information as well, so you can easily recognize each slices, right? Or when you are taking the hover, you will get the lots of details. All right. So guys, one of the key advantages of pie chart is that they are easy to understand, right? Even for people who are not familiar with the data visualization, okay, they can also understand the pie chart very easily. Okay. And however, it is important to note that pie charts may not be best choice for all types of data. Okay, so try to understand what I'm saying. So for an example, let's say if you have large data set, okay, so if you will create the pie chart, so nobody can understand the pie chart in details. Okay, so guys, they can become difficult to read if there are too many categories. So guys, I hope you enjoy in this session in order to understanding the pie chart with different set of style with Plotly, Seaborn, and Matplotlib as well. So do the practice of this particular session, and I will be share this Jupyter notebook as a GitHub link. In case you are finding any difficulty to understand any of the component, so please let me know in the comment box. All right, guys. Now, thanks for watching and have a great day.